Okay, dudes, just want to make sure this will work fine this morning to get the everything set up for the sheet. As you can bring up the document here, spreadsheet that is, you can download it and you can use it like you want. Of course, some of these features are on. You can switch here between screens and do the top 10. I found this useful just to try to get the top 10 um, points scored, or what was I looking for? The and one rating system, which is a pretty good system they have, so you can look up some of the best plays overall for today, such as Harden, Embiid, Westbrook, and so on. But some of the features were off just because I haven't updated this um, program on my computer, So just want to see how it works here. If that's fine, I already put up minutes bump to Pau Gasol as the only one I noticed today so far. So I already bumped his minutes up to 20 from 14, and you can just make your adjustments here by clicking on. We can make any slight adjustment here as well. Let's see somebody we might want to bump up for minutes a bit. Let's see. Maybe Robin Lopez. Let's say we want to give him 20 minutes. And click on there and press enter, and his minutes are bumped up. So that's the projections. That's what you can work off of here today. So the full training of this and every feature, of course, I'm not going to go over right now. I just want to do a 2-minute video, but to show you here how I can basically, for my purpose and for yours, if that's what you're here for cash games, I'm not going to use this particular column, the cash games, just because it's kind of hard for a lot of guys to hit 5x value. So there we can get, you don't have to use that, but what I'm going to use here is to try to get players that are on pace of play, let's say above 99 for the day. Number filters, I'm going to go above, greater than 99, just to try to get some plays out of there. And then also important, actually I didn't filter yet the minutes. Let's filter the minutes. And we're basically going to see what guys are left as I keep filtering out, which guys are good, particularly for cash today on the 29th. That's Tuesday. So I want to filter again, number filters, greater than 19 minutes. Anybody below 20, that'll get them out of there, off the screen completely. And so then another good thing to look at for cash, of course, is floor. We'll get rid of anybody that's below the floor that we want. So number filter again, greater than, let's say 10. Do 11. So we get at least 12 floor, which is decent. As we can see, our players are player pool is kind of narrowing down a bit. As we'll probably do one more here, one more filter. Yeah, some of those guys got cut out. Let's see. Got to bring it back up the list. See who's still there. Okay. As it's updating. Okay, so there's still a lot of players there we can look to, which is good, but we don't want too many players to not create too much difficulty for ourselves. Let's also do one more of the value for today's projections. Okay, as we're kind of staying in this green column here, I'm going to go greater than about a 4.2. So we'll get some good value out of whoever we choose, so that we're getting some points per minute, points per dollar, however you want to measure it. So we can see here the player pool is still giving us a lot of options. We could narrow it down, let's say, just a bit more, just to make this a little bit longer for you. As a number filter, because I don't normally like to do this, but I just want to narrow down a little bit more. Is greater than, let's give it 0.9. So we're all up towards at least 1 fantasy point per minute that the player projects at. So we're right here, we got a nice pool of players. We can go ahead and put it in order of best overall, which is our AN1 rating, and see as we will, of course, get, as I just showed on the top DraftKings plays for today, Harden, Embiid, Westbrook, and so on. So interestingly, there's some guys in here that are in the lower price range, such as Rudy Gay. He's on my list on my site. I'll provide a link to that, of course. Marcus Aldridge, interestingly, still made it, even though it's like a slower paced game, probably lower point total, which we don't have the Vegas point totals, but I would include that as you can kind of sort of weed out. You really just take this list right here, I believe. You just kind of weed out the players that are in lower scoring games, because these are already higher pace games. If that happens to happen, it may not, so that you can get narrowed down. So this is your list of guys right here, as plays that I would recommend here for today based on these filters, and use these guys in your lineup. There's a lot of lower price guys you can use successfully to win some cash. All right, take care.